Hello, my name is Sekit. We are playing all the Magic Spellbound. I haven't even moved into the house that the colonists built for us last time. I still got to dig out a basement, but we did get, finally, the research in the university to build the nether mine. Now, I don't know what we're going to be dealing with here, so let's see. What would it be? Is it a mystic? It sure is. Let's get out of the way. Huh. Let's see what it's gonna look like when... Okay. That's what it'll look like when it's all the way done. That's very weird. Huh. Is there an entrance? It's like it's buried. Should we raise it? Oh, maybe, okay. Let me figure out how this is supposed to look. Okay, I think it's supposed to go like this. We gotta be careful, we'll fall in the water down here. Yeah. That looks like an entrance. Right. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we can fit it here. Let's see. Alright. In preparation for digging the basement, I want to make... We already made the mega torches from Torchmaster. I want to make a couple of feral flare lanterns. Now what these things do is they place invisible lights, actually lighting a place up instead of just preventing mob spawning like the mega torches. They do it in a 16 block radius. So we're gonna put a few blocks underground on either side of the house. Turn the light level overlay on here. We're just gonna dig down, not too far, because we're gonna have probably a pretty significant basement. We'll put one right here. And I think there's actually a spot where we can very much, yeah. It's like not lit up over here at all, but we'll go another two down here. Lantern, the dirt, and pretty quick, yeah, like this is lit up now, and it'll light up, you know, caves underneath. Not that we need to worry about mob spawning, because again, there's a mega torch like right around here. So yeah, it's over there. That's working in tandem with the one over by the warehouse. But I want to be able to see. Now, I guess the next question is where the basement entrance is gonna be. And my goodness, that's gonna drive me up the wall. So it's kind of a narrow house. But what if we had it kind of disguised and had it like right here? Huh? Now, I don't know. I hope that this pack has... Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have the elevators, so we may be doing ladders. It's like... We're right under the base. There's a whole thing down here. Catacombs, huh? What is this from? I'm not sure. We do need some things. We need... Oh my goodness, it's like trial spawner party. I see. Look at them come. Invisible ones. Hey, you know what? Why not? We should be able to take these guys, right? With our lifesteal. Maybe not. My goodness. Tough guys. I came back, they're gone. I mean, there's like guys here, but... Oh, there's one on top of that. Oh my goodness. Baby zombie. Come on. Oh no, there's lots of baby zombies. Okay, they're all back. They're all back. My goodness. It's a zombie party, folks. You guys are tough. You can't really run away from them either, I'll bet. There's gonna be like more trial spawners back here. My goodness. Hey, we made we did a zombie killing quest. That's nice. My goodness. We were ill prepared. Okay, now we're withered. Okay. We'll deal with that little by little, I think. Okay, I think I just heard a trial spawner go clinky, clinky, clinky. Do I not have any arrows? I did hear a trial spawner go clinky, clinky, clinky. We got more guys. A little more sedate than before. Alright. Plenty of zombies, huh? I guess that's just how it is here. Can I get in here? Oh, this is just a normal spawner. Okay, not a trial spawner at all. My goodness. They sure are tough, aren't they? This one is... Oh my goodness, with the baby. Don't even give a cow time to fill her up. Kids today. My goodness. I'm so bad at this game. Okay. I want to like deal with these guys so I can harvest that spawner. I believe we have apotheotic spawners in the pack. I already have the silk touch pick out. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. My goodness. Alright, I got stuff out of the inventory. Okay. That's, you know, not terrible. I'm glad they're not... Oh my goodness, you see the guy? My goodness. They're all like super high level. I wonder if there's a trial spawner like churning out babies. Seems like there is, doesn't there? Let's try to at least get at that other chest. I can't believe this is like right under our scene. And we haven't noticed. Okay. We'll see what else we find. Oh ho, look at this. My goodness. This sounds scary. This sounds very scary in here, folks. Sounds very, very scary. Why do I have a feeling like something's gonna come jumping up? Like this guy? 400! I'm gonna leave him alone for now, I think. What about these guys? Just armor stands. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with that guy just yet. We'll keep looting this place, though. So the reason the screen looks funny is because I got turned into a vampire. We can fix it. I'm gonna do that. We just gotta make an altar of cleansing. We have fangs from some vampires we killed. So we'll just put it over here for now. It's like shift right click, yes! Thank goodness. Now the drawer mod that we have in the pack is storage drawers. And it's a little simpler than functional storage. It's not quite as powerful in some ways. For instance, instead of using a tool to link groups of drawers up to a controller, the controller will manage every drawer that is touching it. If you want to have something like this, where you've got drawers separated, you can cheaply connect them with this stuff trim. For the purposes of the drawers, that will connect them just fine if we had more drawers down here. The thing that'll bring all the drawers together is the drawer controller. We're going to put it right here. It's hooked up to some trim. We're going to get some more drawers down here. Now we're going to want 2 keys. I make 2 of these drawer keys, and these should all lock. They're all connected. So yeah, perfect. It's our drawer key. We're also gonna want, I'm doing a wonderful job here. We're gonna want a book and quill so that we can, where's our ink? So that we can make a quantify key. Oh, is it ink and not, it's ink and not dye, isn't it? I am fantastic with change. There we go. Alright, 1 quantify key. And we'll be able to see how much is in them without resort to Wayla. Very nice. Now, as materials allow, I've been making some of these compacting drawers as kind of the final piece of the puzzle. We haven't put anything in them yet, so they look weird, but let's go ahead. Turn quantify on for everything. Lock on for everything. These work, well, I know how they used to work. Let's see how they work. Okay. So it only compacts, oh, okay. So there's 2 kinds of compacting drawers now. We have these 2 tiers, and then I guess the 3 tier we could do nuggets, ingots, and blocks, but you know, I think this is fine for the time being. We may change them out later. These are a little bit cheaper, so you know, whatever. Okay, stuff's starting to happen down here. The next thing, I want to get the first of 2 kitchens that we're gonna make together. We're gonna have a kitchen on either side of the entrance. Why not, right? We'll just need a little bit of iron. We're gonna make ourselves some stuff from Farmer's Delight first. Let's see if there's any other add-ons. Farmers. Yeah, it looks like just Farmers. Oh no, there's Ours Delight. Okay, that adds a bunch of stuff. That's cool. What we want right now is a stove and then a cooking pot. Now we're gonna get the water from this sink that we got as a quest reward. These aren't hard to make, and depending on, I don't actually know we're gonna get the water out of here. Yep. Depending on how the mod is configured in the pack, it's either an infinite source of water or you can pump water into it. It also supplies water to the multi-block kitchen, which we'll be getting into pretty soon. Should be just about ready here. There we go. And all you gotta do to get it ready is, where should we put this? I feel like right here might be fun. We can pop it right there, pop the pot on top of it, and then we've got a GUI, and we can cook in here. This is compatible with RAR or JR or whatever it is that we're using. A lot of these things don't stack to 16. I want to experiment a little bit. Now the next thing I want to do is get a little source production down here. I'm going to make a volcanic source link. This turns burnables into source. You could have a burnable down on the ground, or you could have it on an adjacent pedestal. We're going to do pedestals because we can. Of all burnables, blazing archwood is the best for this particular purpose, and it will fill up our source jar, and we'll be able to make our essences and continue to fill up our spell book. I've been working on the tier 1, just trying to get as many of them as we can, so we've got a nice amount of source to draw from when we're out casting spells. This will be manual filling it up for the time being. We're not going to want to keep it that way. Back to our kitchen stuff. The next thing we're going to want to make is a cutting board from Farmer's Delight, which is just sticks and planks. And then we're going to make a very fancy knife, because as we use the knife it will take durability, and I believe that netherite knives do not. We'll see. We can just put this down here. And the cutting board is important for some of the farmer's food processing. Like we could take cabbage here. Where's the knife? There it is. Put the cabbage in our offhand. Oh, it does still take durability. Well, that's alright. We'll put unbreaking and mending on it and all. But for each cabbage, we get 2 cabbage leaf. And there are a few things that you use the axe for, like you can strip wood on this thing if you don't have the Hexeri wood cutter. Very, very cool. Just to demonstrate the cook pot real quick, we'll make a very simple recipe. This is just rice. It's just one ingredient. You just throw it in there, and away it goes. You can break the pot and actually take it with you. You can right-click with the appropriate serving, whatever it is, to get the item out. Or you can put them all over here, and they'll collect for you to pick up at your leisure. The other kind of kitchen that I want to make is the one from Cooking for Blockheads. That will allow us to do a little bit of automation. We'll start by smelting a book. That'll get you one of these Cooking for Blockheads. It'll show you everything you can craft, food-wise, food only, with the material you have in your inventory. The items, I should say. We're going to take that and 2 crafting tables and 2 diamonds. Craft that into Cooking for Blockheads Part 2. This will allow us to actually auto-craft anything that's in our inventory. And we're going to take that and some terracotta and some stone. Please tell me we have more terracotta than that. Good. We're going to need a lot of stone. And let's just go ahead and bring up the blockhead suite here. Regular table is where? Oh my goodness. Do we do these? Oh, we can dye them in inventory. We can also dye these in the world, and that's what we're going to do. Now, everything from the mod that's touching this block or touching another block that's from the mod and touching this block will be connected to the cooking table. Most of this stuff is inventories. A few of them have special properties. The sink we already saw. I'm going to make some of these. We got like counters. The stove is cool. We can actually use it to cook. The floor is pretty important. If you're not going to have everything like in a line. So let's get it together. Now the kitchen floor you don't dye in the world. This you dye. Oh good, another blood moon. That should dye in the crafting table. I'm going to put the floor down and make some more blocks. Now again, what I mean when I say most of these are just inventories. This fruit basket, you don't have to put fruit in it. You can put anything in it. And then whatever you put in it, if there's a cooking recipe with it, and you have all the other ingredients and all other things being equal, you can make it from the GUI of the cooking table. The fridges, they're inventories. It's an inventory. And all kinds of inventories. You don't have to put spices in the spice rack. Oh, pirates. Anyway, there's one upgrade for the refrigerator that we want to make right away, and that's the ice unit. You can just right-click it into any of them, and then we will have access to water and, ice and snow. So, for instance, we could make these melon popsicles because with the sink and the freezer unit, we now have basically unlimited ice. Now, in addition to hundreds of food items, Pam adds some cooking utensils that here they are, page 3, that we're going to want to make use of. It's mostly terracotta, copper. The juicer, for instance, it makes juice. You got a little green grape juice, very fancy. We can put them in little slots in the cooking oven and on the tool rack and have access to it from the cooking table. I'm going to go ahead and make them. Now, these items don't have to be in the special slots or on the tool racks. They could be anywhere in any of these inventories. It would be fine. But since we have them, we might as well use them. It'll look pretty nice. Yeah. Very cool, very cool. So the next thing I want to look at making, we want to make a soul extractor for mystical agriculture so we can at least try to make some of these soul crops. We'll need a machine frame and some more of this stuff that we've seen already. Okay, we're just about ready here. We'll go out and probably fill some manually also, but why not do it from the comfort of our own weird basement? I'll run over here. Make it up very cool. So we can pop this thing. Where can we pop this thing? We'll pop it right over here. Now it could take RF, if there is any RF, which there isn't. So we're just gonna throw some coal in there. That'll be just fine. Now what we do is we stick our soul jars in here, one by one. So that's we want the fuel over there. Okay, one by one. And then whatever we're filling the soul jar up with, we stick in the other slot. So let's see. Oh, a building just got finished. It's very, very fancy. A honey, amethyst, pig, chicken. I'll bet we could do chicken. Okay, so each feather would give us 0.25 worth of a jar. So we would need 40 feathers, I think. I probably just made some hilarious math there. I think it's actually more than 40. I think it's 80. But we can throw 30 in there for now. And I'm sure there is some more in the what do you call it? Oh, they're working on the mine. I finally have some. The place to get the deep slate coal, folks, I'm here to tell you. It's right down where stone and deep slate meet. I was down there at the bottom just wasting my time. There's one more thing that we need to make soul crops. We just need to take some of the prosperity seed base and some more soulium dust and make the soulium seed base. Now once you finally got all the stuff, you just go ahead and out here to the infusion altar and you make it just like any other seed, except it's, using soul jars instead of whatever else you have used. You pop the soulium seed base in there, and we're going to get our chicken seeds. Awesome. Alright, I don't have quite enough squid ink to, what do you say? To go ahead and fill up the jars. So I got one jar filling up, I got another one out here, we got some squid down here. What we want to do is kill him with the soulium dagger, and this will go from 0 to 1. That's actually not bad considering it's I think 4 squid ink for 1. 2 or 4, I can't remember, but more than that. Alright, we made a whole bunch of soul crops. could have, you know, we can't really do blaze yet, but we'll probably do a few more. But I wanted to cash in since we did so many. See if we, okay, rabbit and slime seeds. That's pretty, oh, and nether stars? Okay, nice. Next thing I want to do is something about our source production out by the Whirly Sprig. The agrononic source link has been fine, but I'm tired of harvesting to keep it going. So we are going to first make a Wand of Dominion. The Wand of Dominion is kind of the wrench of Ars Nouvelle, or the Dominion Wand. Okay, it's a Dominion Wand, fine. We're just gonna need, we're gonna need some more lapis anyway. What do we need here? We need 2 of these, we need a gold, and we need a stick. Very fancy, very nice. We're also going to need, whoops, we're gonna need a block of these source gems, which is 4 of them. Take us just a second. Now 4 of these source gems and then 6 gold will get us a source relay. We can then change this into a couple of different things. What we're specifically interested in is the splitter. So just get it all set up over here. Not the torch. I don't know why I have that. Oh, I picked it up off the ground, that's why. Stick the relay right in there. We get the fancy lights. And spinny. And abracadabra. Now the reason we want the splitter, as you will not be surprised to learn, is that we want to split our source production here. Make it go to 2 different places. This is probably a fine spot for it. We're first going to click this source jar that is being filled by this additional volcanic source link out here, right? There we go. It's going to take from that jar, and we're going to click it and send. We're going to click it again and send again, so that we can have source going to our active Whirly Sprig. We can probably get rid of this. And then we're going to have another Whirly Sprig down here, doubling up on the mystical agriculture stuff, and then with wood and whatever else we decide to put back here. And I think we're going to wrap it up here. We're starting to run a little long, so thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.